Hello my fellow healers, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Unicorn and I make videos about healing in ESO and I focus on PvE healing in trials in particular. Today I bring you the bad news. I've tested scribing skills on live to find out whether the bug where certain skills would be sticking to 6 people, and the bug was not fixed, so even though we reported it, it went on live, and on live those skills are also broken. The skills I'm talking about are Ulfric Contingency and Soul Burst in configuration, Healing Contingency and Healing Burst, where they heal people around you and they apply affixes on people around you. So you would be able to, let's say, apply minor courage or minor force or minor resolve to your team members. However, when tested in practice, it doesn't sound as good as on paper, because when you cast those skills in actual content, you find out that they choose certain 6 targets, and if given an option, they would remain on those 6 targets. So if you cast it twice, it will apply to same 6 targets, assuming they are in range. Cast it 4 times, same 6 target. Cast it every single second, same 6 targets, unless somebody walks out of range or dies, and therefore somebody else becomes eligible for it. And why is this bad? Well, because we have 12 people in the team, and if we want to use it for a buff component, the support skill slots are very tight, so it's hard for us to fit something on our bar already. So if we want to provide, let's say, that type of utility and only 6 people get it from me, then another supports on a team needs to slot that same exact skill and same exact configuration to cover all 12 people, assuming we're lucky and their 6 chosen different from my 6 chosen. If we're using those skills for healing, then again, I cannot just heal 6 chosen people, even though they are not taking damage, where somebody else being neglected by my heals and they do take damage. That doesn't work this way in the trials. Alright, off with the rambling and on with the evidence. Day 1 of Gold Road chapter, I went ahead and unlocked my scribing skills, and I was able to find the fixes for minor resolve and minor force. So I scribed my healing contingency for minor force and healing burst for minor resolve. And then I went ahead and found a pug and a group finder that was running with Sierra 1 and tested those skills on them. In here, I tried to cast 4 of the skills, 2 of each, every cycle, and I checked who was getting the healing component and the buff component of each. And as you can see here, from second 4 to second 10 of the fight, only 6 people get both the burst heal, the hot, and both the buffs. And if you notice, it's exactly same people for both, so those skills just pick 6 chosen people for me and then just stick to those 6 chosen people. Eventually, some people get out of range because I'm kiting here, and some people get in range, and the coverage changes, but still, it's just 6 people every time, which is not feasible for 12 people team. And you'd say, well, what if it's range-based? No, it's not, because as you can see here, when I'm casting, Anonymous 6 gets the buff and they're furthest away from me, and Gima is pixel stack on Anonymous 7. Both of them are match decays, by the way, and Gima doesn't get anything while Anonymous 7 gets the buff. So there is no real explanation. It's not range, it's just some 6 people who get the buff, and I cannot see any pattern as to why they would get it. Let's look at another example. Here again, I'm casting 2 skills of each, and in this scenario, Grandma Dearest walks out of the range and Sorcerer becomes eligible for the buff, but otherwise it's pretty much same pattern. It's just the 6 people get both burst heal, the hot, and the buff components of those skills, and it's exact same people again for both the skills. And when I was looking through all the logs, the coverage on those skills was very not great because of this type of behavior, and plus the range on those skills is not that big, so when you are in kiting position, you don't cover too many people. That's enough for ranting for now. I hope this gets addressed in the near future. Please help spreading the word so that it gets on Azos radar, and I hope to bring you more positive news in the next video. As always, if you found this video informative, please leave a like and subscribe, and I wish you best of luck in your Tamriel trial adventures.